Hi gorgeous girls. This week's vlog and blog is all about cake, my favourite subject. How about you? I love a piece of cake. I am of the era of Wurzel Gummidge and Aunt Sally, where the world can be put to right with a nice slice of cake and a cup of tea. I enjoy cake, and let's be honest, most of us self-medicate in either eating cake, chocolate or wine, and as I get to a Friday afternoon and I hit the weekend, you know, there's going to be some sort of cake involved over the weekend, and it's okay. When I talk to gorgeous girls and they're denying themselves, or they're trying to deny themselves what they naturally desire, it just strikes me as a form of self-abuse. You know, if you really do want to go and have that cake, go and enjoy it. I am the first one on the sports day or the PTF days. I'm the first one there at the front of the queue looking for the homemade cakes. I love it. It's my treat. And I will have homemade, made with butter, eggs. Why not? I would turn my nose up at a processed cake from the local supermarket that's made with, got all sorts of SH1T in it, but a homemade cake, bring it on. Because if you're denying yourself something, if you're constantly in denial and you've had issues in the past with food, then that denial, that self-restraint is going to play a far stronger game in your mind. It's destructive. When you decide that you're going to have your little treat, why don't you just ask yourself the question, will this punish me or will this nourish me? Now, we all know that a cake isn't supposed to nourish you, but it might nourish your soul, what you need at the moment. We are all, to a certain extent, emotional eaters. We all do it for the same emotional reasons. We've been hurt, we're exhausted. And I'm trying to tell you that that is okay. Accept yourself as you are. Self-love. If you can see yourself as you are now, then you're more likely to be able to change. But if you're constantly looking for that nirvana, you're constantly looking for that holy grail, it's actually going to play games with your brain. So the opposite of indulging in the odd cake here and there is denial and hunger. So if you're really going to the extreme and making yourself hungry, then these are going to have two different effects on your body. So if you're denying yourself cake for whatever reason, then that's having a psychological effect on your body. If you're denying the cake and other things and you're actually hungry, or maybe you're fasting, or the 3-2 diet, 5-2 diet, then that's a physiological difference that you're making in your body. So I want to look at both of those right now. So if you're denying something, it's a psychological trigger. You know me, you know the fact that I don't believe diets work, and one of the reasons that diets don't work is purely because we are denying ourselves something, and eventually your willpower will fizzle out. You know that your willpower is incredibly strong on a Monday morning. It's incredibly strong at the beginning of the day, but it needs recharging. So if you're going to have strong willpower, you do something first thing in the morning, or you set your plans first thing in the week. So your willpower needs recharging. But every time you deny yourself something, you're depleting that battery. Okay, so if you just allow yourself to have a little bit of cake, then you don't have to go back and recharge. You can just get on with your day. You haven't got this psychological cycle. I've done something bad, I've binged, I might as well finish it all. I'll then go and feel like I won't sleep tonight. I'll have a sugar hangover. You need more energy the next day because you've eaten badly the day before, and the whole thing has another cycle purely because you didn't eat the cake in the first place. So you see my rationale in the psychological side of things. A little bit of what you fancy is okay. It's fine, especially if it's homemade and if it's come from a good source. Let's look at the physiological things that happen in your body, and the female body in particular. I like stuff like this, it interests me. and the menopausal body, because the menopausal body is slightly different from the 20-year-old body. Have you noticed? So hunger. If you're actually hungry, your body, the female body, will produce more hunger signals. It will try and encourage you to eat more. Your body, as you know, is shaped very differently. In your 20s, your body weight will sit on your boobs and on your bum, on your hips. It's voluptuous, it's beautiful. You might not like it, but the people around you who love you love it, okay? When you hit the menopause, the body weight starts to shift and it starts to sit on the tummy. And the tummy weight is something that we really want to avoid for health reasons, long-term health reasons. It happens in menopause, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more next week, but the avoidance of that is something that you can do something about. When you're hungry, your body triggers off more of the hunger hormone called ghrelin. And ghrelin keeps telling your body, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And you will eat. Even if you're denying it, it's still going to be there. And it switches off, I'm satiated, the leptin hormone. So your body and your brain is constantly telling you that you're hungry because you have gone without. And the trick? Well, the trick is to satiate your body, is to trick your body into thinking, well, I am satiated. And you do that by eating more proteins, more fat, and a little bit of carbs after exercise, loads of veg, which is also carbs, and your body is satiated. The odd piece of cake here and there is going to make you feel emotionally satiated and feel fuller. So that ghrelin hormone is switched off and the leptin hormone, I'm full, I'm happy, switches on. The female body is supposed to be fuller in shape. You're naturally made like that. It is beautiful. Embrace your big bottom. Embrace it, because your body is made like that so that you can be fertile. You're supposed to hold on to the fat all over your body. And your balance with your hormones secures that. So if there's any tweak, if there's any drop in your feeling of being hungry, then your body is going to go into panic mode. I don't want to lose weight. I'm supposed to be fertile. And as you slip into menopause and later on, then that trigger is going to still be there. You're still going to have that response, but it slightly tweaks and changes as you go through the menopause, and it starts to sit on your tummy. So the secret is to keep yourself satiated, and if you want to eat some cake, then do it. Don't go through that vicious cycle of, denial, feeling hungry, feeling remorseful, so then you go and binge. Stop it before it happens. And don't feel, I'm not trying to say to you, oh no, it's all gone wrong, I might as well just go ahead and eat whatever I want, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying enjoy your food, enjoy your cake, enjoy the choices that you make, and feel guilt-free. And that will be much more benefit to you. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you next week. Bye.